Hey, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we're going to talk about something super interesting and common online, which is cancel culture. You've probably seen it before. Someone says or does something controversial and suddenly everyone is talking about it. There's backlash, there are tweets, sometimes even hashtags like #IsOverParty trending worldwide. But here's the thing, sometimes people deserve to be called out, and sometimes it just feels like the internet goes a little too far. So in today's video, I'm going to share some real cases of celebrities who got cancelled, and we'll ask the question, was it fair or was it just drama? Let's start from the beginning. What exactly is cancel culture? Basically, it's when someone, usually a public figure, gets called out or cancelled by the internet, mostly on social media because of something they said or did. It can be for serious reasons, but other times it can be for small things or even misunderstandings. And the problem is, once the internet turns against someone, it moves fast. It's like a wave of hate and people jumping in without checking facts. So is it justice or is it just a form of public shaming? Let's look at some examples and decide. Taylor Swift and the private jet controversy. In 2022, a company called Yard published a report showing which celebrities produced the most carbon emissions from private jets. And guess who was number one? Yep, Taylor Swift. According to the report, her jet had taken over 170 flights in 1 year, producing around 8,000 tons of CO2. That's more than what an average person emits in a lifetime. And because Taylor is known for supporting the environment and fighting climate change, people started calling her a climate hypocrite. It got worse when fans discovered some of her flights were super short, like 20 or 30 minutes long. The hashtag Taylor Swift over party started trending everywhere. Now her team tried to defend her. That said, she's not always the one flying, and sometimes she lends her jet to friends, family, or staff. But still, the damage was done. This one's from a few years ago, but still kind of crazy. In 2013, Justin Bieber was performing in Argentina. During the show, someone threw something onto the stage and he swept it off with his foot, thinking it was trash. But it wasn't trash. It was a national symbol, either a flag or a jersey with a flag on it. And that's a big no. A lot of fans forgave him. Others didn't. Let's talk about Ellen DeGeneres. For years, she was one of the most loved TV hosts in the US. She danced with celebrities, gave away prizes, made people laugh, and her motto was always, be kind. But in 2020, things changed. Former employees from her show came forward and said that behind the scenes, the work environment was toxic. They mentioned things like bullying, microaggressions, emotional abuse from producers, and although many of these complaints were about the team, not Ellen directly, people started saying she wasn't as kind as she pretended to be on camera. Some guests even said she was cold and distant off camera. And yet, the internet went wild with memes using her own phrase, be kind. In 2021, Ellen announced that her show would end in 2022, and even though she wasn't officially cancelled, her reputation was never quite the same. So now let me ask you, when is it actually fair to cancel someone? Is cancel culture making the world more aware or just more cruel? Personally, I think we should hold people accountable, especially celebrities who have influence, but we also need to leave space for apologies, growth, and change. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think these celebrities deserved to be cancelled, or was the internet too harsh? If you enjoyed the video, hit like, subscribe for more English with real topics, and I'll see you next time.